Hey, good afternoon, guys. This is Ernie Bear from Who Buys Your Stuff Media, customer research for online SMEs. So I am doing episode 2 today, Who Buys Your Stuff Media, episode 2, and I'm doing it from Washington, D.C., visiting my family, nieces and nephews. It's been wild and really cool. The question that we're going to be answering today is a really simple one, where Gregor and I are building a customer research business, and there are difficulties and challenges that we are going through on a daily basis. You're wearing so many different hats, and there's extreme highs and extreme lows. And that's just part and parcel of this gig, and it is great, and it's really exciting. It keeps you on your toes. But as you're kind of going through the tough times, it's always good to have. Well, one, I'm so lucky to have someone like Gregor. He's just a fucking awesome friend and an incredible co-founder. But it's also great to have people that you can reach out to, especially when you go through the really kind of challenging times. And so we make a real big point of reaching out to people who have done what we're about to do. And ask their advice. So really interesting. We right now we're going through two big things. We're developing our second product, which is a platform that's going to enable online businesses to reach out to their best customers in real time and ask them questions. Best ways to grow the business, their thoughts, their beliefs, their interests. It's kind of ongoing customer research. The business will be able to do it. So we're creating that platform. And that we're trialing it with three businesses shortly, and that's going to be awesome. And I think that's where a lot of people that we know in some really good places are really excited to see how that begins to kind of grow and scale, and the value to businesses being able to reach out to their best customers. So that's one of the big things we're going through. The other big thing that we're going through is in investment. What that's going to look like and the best way to go about doing it. And so there's someone who did something very incredible. So record-breaking crowdfund. So £1 million in 96 seconds. You just wrap your heads around that. And he's also the youngest CEO of a bank in the world. So I'll just say that again. Record-breaking crowdfund, £1 million in 96 seconds, a minute and a half. And he's the world's youngest CEO of a bank. He's 31 years old. So you hear all this, and it's like, wow, it'd be really cool to reach out to him. Can we reach out to him? Is he going to be receptive? What's he like? And he's obviously done an incredible job of raising money. And we're about to go through that. So why don't we reach out to him? So Gregor and I reach out to him, and his name is Tom Blomfield, and he's from Mondo, and they're essentially trying, or will, and they're doing it, and it's incredible. I mean, even the office, but what they're doing is they're going to make a bank as smart as the phone that you have. Anything that you need or anything that you want to know about in terms of your finances, Mondo's going to be able to do that. And they're, disrupting the way in which people deal with their money, and it's an incredible thing. It's an incredible thing. And even looking at his offices, I mean, Tom is like, we walked in, and it's 3 white mugs of black coffee. Just chucks them on the coffee table, and there's just a team of individuals wearing Mondo T-shirts, just cranking through code, building a great business. But you could really feel the energy. Real privilege to be in there. Don't want this to be more than 5 minutes. So basically, we went in and we asked Tom Blomfield one question. And if there was one bit of advice that he would give any startup or anyone going through investment, what would it be? One bit of advice. So, he's achieved some incredible things in terms of raising money. And that's the question we asked him to answer. So, Who Buys Your Stuff, episode 2. We are talking to Tom Blomfield from Mondo. It's a short interview. It was after we met with him, and the sound isn't incredible, so you might have to turn the volume up. But we'll get better at that. Loads of people are suggesting things anyway, just so that we can, we can do a better job here at Who Buys Your Stuff Media. But anyway, so we asked the question. Tom was kind enough to sit down with him, sit down with us. He's absolutely badass. I mean, I really enjoy, just sharp and kind and useful. So I really enjoyed sitting down with him. So did Gregor. So anyways, Who Buys Your Stuff Media, episode 2, Tom Blomfield. What is the one bit of advice you would give an online SME or small business looking to raise money? So thanks for listening, you guys. Looking forward to doing episode 3 shortly. Comment or send any questions you'd like us to answer for episode 3. Tweet at Who Buys Your Stuff. Who Buys Your Stuff. And we'll do the best job we possibly can to answer those questions. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate you listening. Peace. Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Ernie Kabir from Who Buys Your Stuff Media, customer research for online SMEs. We are here with Tom, founder of Mondo. What can you say? He's the world's youngest CEO of a bank.
Allegedly.
Pretty impressive.
He's 31. World-breaking crowdfund, $1 million in how long, Tom?
96 seconds.
So he's kind of crushing it. And we are here meeting with him, asking a little bit about growing our business. And we have a question for him.
Mm-hmm.
And that question is, what one bit of advice would you give online SMEs, if they're going through investment? What's the one bit of advice that you'd give them? The one bit.
It's something I've ripped off someone else. I think there's sort of one simple trick to raising investment is just to make a great business, because the investment follows that. You can't really sort of trick investors. So focus on making a great business with customer traction. So ultimately make something people want, and all else follows from that.
And making a great business, is that genuine problem, incredible solution?
Yeah, I think crucially focusing, not trying to do too much on day one, focusing in on the kernel of the problem. So really identifying what is like the smallest, like most focused, like purest problem here, and what's the smallest solution to that that like acutely addresses this problem. Rather than trying to build a huge platform solution that does everything, focus in on the absolute one problem statement and your solution to it in the first early days.
Tom from Mondo.
Nice advice.
Thanks for joining us. Who Buys Your Stuff Media, man. High five. Cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.